I will show you all what you will need to make textured art as a beginner. On the top of the list comes the paint, which is acrylic paint. In case of textured art, we will use the heavy body acrylic paint. And just like all types of painting, we need the painting brushes and this big brush to blend the backgrounds. You'll need also the painting surface. I recommend for textured art to use a pre-primed cotton canvas. We can't use like the painting paper even if it's thick paper because it will not hold the texture. You can use also this alternative as a beginner, which is canvas board. It's more budget friendly and it's also good for textured art. It can hold the thick texture. It's like a transition between painting paper and a canvas, and then you can move into canvases when you are more confident with texture painting. A very essential supply to make this type of art is the palette knives. Each one has its own use. I can make a separate video if you want on this topic, but you'll need palette knives. And also a palette. You can also use any paper plate or a dish, but you'll need this type of palette, not the one that you use for watercolor or gouache painting. It should be like just a flat surface. The masking tape to obtain clean borders. It will elevate your work and gives it such a nice look. You can also use washi tape, not necessarily masking tape. Now the most important supply that distinguishes textured art, which is the texture medium. There are plenty of types and brands, so I'll dive in the details in a separate video. But in short, for most of my artwork I use modeling paste. If you plan to keep your artwork or to sell it, you'll need to varnish to protect it. So for textured art, I recommend spray varnish, but you can also use liquid varnish if you are making soft textures. And if you are just practicing, you can skip this supply. These are the tools that we use for cakes decoration. You can use the same ones for textured art to make arches or waves. Some other supplies that we already have at home, like a water bottle, a paper towel, a jar filled with water to clean the brushes, an eraser, and things like that. If you want me to write down this list, I will write it in the description. And if you want brand's recommendation, let me know.